Hello guys, this is Prosperity Wolf here. Welcome to this video. I thought of creating a video and I wondered what topic should it be, because I had four different topics, and I just came to the conclusion, why not put it into one single video. This is what I'm going to do right now. Thank you for joining into the channel. Let's get with the first one. The first idea, which is obvious and everyone knows that, is that you're soft. You're soft, that's right. This is the only reason you're not succeeding in life. This is the only reason you will stay the same way. It is because you're soft. I have seen it so many times in myself that I'm just soft. And I have no other explanation why I could be lazy, why I could be procrastinating, other than that I'm soft. It is true. Right now, 2:30 a.m., I should be going to sleep. But anyway, I'm not going to go to sleep in at least the near half an hour. This is not going to happen because I'll stay up before I go to sleep. But instead of doing what I usually do, wasting time, I could be recording a video as I'm doing right now. And not only that, but I could be working out. I don't care what time it is. But the only reason why you're stopping yourself, the bottom point is because you're soft. You don't believe in yourself. Give me one example of something you want to achieve and you don't achieve it, and the reason for you not achieving it is because you're not soft. You can't even give me one example. That's right. Because I even had a conversation with my friend and he said that he wanted to enroll in some activity. I'm not going to say what, but he just said that he wanted to enroll in an activity. And I said, that's interesting. That's actually very well. And I remembered, wait a moment, just 3 or 4 months ago, I had a plan to get into a martial art club. I totally had forgotten about it. Why? Because for the past 6 weeks, since this new semester of the university started, I had almost completely wasted it. Why? Because I'm soft, because I'm looking for comfort, because I used to played video games, I went out a lot, didn't even go to all the classes, didn't attend all the classes as I planned to. I had completed my plan 20%, barely 20%. Why? I don't know. I actually know, because I am soft. Anything you can think of, that's it. And you should always put the responsibility on you, because if you blame anyone else but you, then you have no power. They have the power. But if you blame yourself, then at least you have the power to do something about it. This is the first one. And the next one is really beautiful idea. Something really beautiful. Now, we all know that when you undertake new business or whatever you undertake, it's going to be very difficult at start. Absolutely every single time, and especially with YouTube, as I can see now, it is hard. I have on average about 15 views per video, and my previous video, which is 29 minutes long, I have 0 views for 2 days. I don't care. I don't care because I know it's gonna take time and I have to stick for it to work. But most of you are going to give up when you don't see any results. Why? You have watched all these motivational videos. You have brainstormed different ideas. You have dreamed about it. You have talked about with other people how you're going to achieve that. And what are you doing? You don't see the results in the first week and you give up. What did you expect? You have this crazy expectations that will never come true. It's not working the first week, but you know you have to stick for it several years for it to actually start working consistently. Then just give up. Why not? I'm not this type of person. But the really beautiful idea is that right now, even when I record this video, I'm so intensely happy for the fact I'm gonna watch it later. I'm 22 now, maybe when I'm 25, maybe when I'm 30, maybe when I'm 40. But I so thoroughly, completely believe in myself that I am going to succeed. That I'm so happy right now on the way to success. That everything I do now, everything I do, literally in this moment and in my day-to-day life, is the life of Prosperity Wolf. Yeah, that's me. This video that I record now is a masterpiece because I so completely believe that I'm going to be so successful that this video is going to be valuable. People are going to watch it. People will go back to the beginning of my YouTube channel. They're going to be interested in my background as well as this exact video. They may even do a short of this video. Who knows? This is why I'm so happy. And the reason you don't experience that is because you don't believe in yourself. This is the reason. But I so much believe in myself that everything I do is a masterpiece. And I say, this is the life of Prosperity Wolf. That's interesting. And I am Prosperity Wolf. So the next part is that you go back to your old ways once you feel discomfort. Every time you go back to your own old ways. What is the old way? The comfort zone, to your own habits. And as I said earlier in my previous video, is that habits are not going to make it, but discipline is going to make you successful. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Because habits is just me not recording this video, but playing a video game or watching something, watching TikTok for example. This is my habit. This is my comfort zone. But to get out of this comfort zone, I have to have discipline. To force myself to sit here. It's not difficult for me now to record the video, but to set up the tripod, the phone, to have decent lighting, I had to do something. I even had to change the bulb, the light bulb. And so, it took me maybe 5 minutes, yeah, not much. But I still had to force myself to do it, to record it. But when you don't force yourself, you are doomed. You will definitely go back to your own way, old ways, and waste time. The next part is you care too much. You care too much about other people's opinion. You care too much. What are they gonna think about you? What's gonna happen if you post this video on YouTube? What? You know what? Most likely you will not get views. Like me. But what's even worse, some of your kin, some of your relatives may see it. Some of your friends may see it. They may laugh at you. Who cares, bro? Who cares if they laugh at you? I had the same fear. I'm telling you, I had the same fear. As I was posting my first reels on Instagram, I was shaking. I was afraid that some of my friends may see it. They may comment about it. Comment on my video. They did. And what? Who cares, bro? I'm not scamming anyone, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm trying to help men, to give my personal experience to you, to help you, and alongside build my brand, Prosperity Wolf. But you're so caught up in other people's opinion that you never even start. You have to just act. Because your dreams require you to change your life. And when you change your life, people are going to criticize you absolutely every single time. And you'll be criticized anyway. So who cares? They have their own life, you have your own life. Now do something about it. And the last part of the video is that absolutely every single skill you learn in life is valuable. Or should I say 99% of the skills. Skills like languages, skills like speaking, even breathing, communicating with people, editing videos, whatever it is, just whatever it is, general knowledge, particular branch of, let's say, science or whatever it is, this is all valuable. And at first it may not seem like it, but trust me on that. I've seen it so many times in my life that all those ridiculous skills I have learned in the past are helping me now. For example, since I was young, I got introduced to philosophy, no philosophy, but psychology, philosophy, yeah, and I liked it. And I started watching YouTube videos. I even read books. As I was 13, 14, I read books, I liked it, and I said, psychology is going to help me because I understand people, and everything is related to people. The bottom point is, everything is people. And I thought, this is going to be a skill that's going to help me in life. I didn't see it for a long time, but trust me now, the fact I read so many books, the fact I was interested, my curiosity was sparked up since a young age, and it transitioned to, since I was 14, I started studying astrophysics. Since I was 14, didn't take it so serious, but right now I have a decent knowledge about astrophysics. And you may say, okay, but how is that going to help you? Are you going to be an astrophysicist? No, I will never be an astrophysicist. Maybe, who knows? But the amount of knowledge I have about it, about, let's say, stars, all types of stars, you can say black holes, you can say the fundamental forces, the standard model, I can talk about quantum mechanics. I know all about it, trust me. And then how is that knowledge going to help me? We'll see in the future. But people are interested in, let's say, aliens, they're interested in celestial bodies, they're interested in black holes, and most of the people don't study it. And when I am in a conversation and someone brings up, let's say, oh, did you know that light emitted from stars has been traveling for years before it reaches us, and we're actually looking at in the past? I say, yeah, that's interesting, I've heard about it. I don't outright say, you have no idea how much time I've spent researching that, I don't know everything about it, you have no idea. And I could give them details. I don't do it. But when they bring up something, some question, I will answer, and they will see that I have some knowledge. And if they ask me, in case they ask me, I will explain them about my knowledge. I will tell them, hey, this is how things work. How things actually work. That the photon is coming, etc., etc. And I may even say, did you know that photons, since they travel at the maximum speed, they don't experience time. Since the time it was created by nuclear fusion from the core of the star, and it took it so many years to get out even out of the core, to be emitted from the star. It took it, from the perspective of the photon, it took it zero time, because it doesn't experience time. It will be interesting. They may ask, well, How does that work? Well, E equals mc squared. Well, interesting, but we'll see. And people have been so interested in me here. How do you know that? How do you know that? Even with girls, I'm telling you, even with girls, when you go to a nice view, and you look at the nice sky, they always say, "Oh, stars." And I may ask them, "What's your favorite constellation?" Constellation. And then we go from there. I always have a topic about science. Yeah, when I go out on a date with girls, I can't even count the amount of times I have had long conversations about science. Yeah, literally astrophysics on dates. And the date went smooth, high success. But yeah, any type of knowledge, except maybe video games, if you don't really play to be professional, it's not gonna pay off. But every other type of knowledge, it may be even literature, it may be learning languages, definitely learning languages. Any skill, any knowledge you have is making you more capable. But then you have to see what you can do with your knowledge that you have. Not only does it make you more interesting, but it makes you more capable. You can make more money. Any amount of knowledge, any knowledge is not wasted. So it's much better for you to not play video games, for example, or waste your time. God knows how you waste your time. But study something. For example, if you don't know how to open a business, how to make content, how to do whatever you do to improve your life, just read one article on biology, read one article on trigonometry, read one article on math, whatever it is. You can read some history, you can improve your knowledge on geography. Who cares? It will make you more capable and people will be interested in you. Well, how do you know that? Why does that person know that? They will be interested in your background just only because you know that. It works. This was Prosperity Wolf, and last step, learn how to speak well. Get to work.